Holiday, and welcome to another one of my live stream lectures this Saturday afternoon. And before I get into this lecture, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my channel truly would not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to this afternoon lecture, which is simply put, mark your calendar. Focus of this lecture is simply put, mark your calendar for March 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a powerful relational live stream lecture on how to write a successful business goal. You know, these relational lectures I've been doing probably about 3 years now. And what I mean by relational lectures, there's a certain topic that I will market for like a month prior to me going live stream. And I typically do my relational lectures on a Saturday at 11 a.m. in the morning. And on a specific relational lecture, sometimes it may be 3 different relational lectures that tie into one another. And I've done many relational lectures in terms of the importance of developing a strategic business plan, how to write a goal. So this, how to write a successful business goal, is going to be a caveat to other relational lectures I've done in the past. And I tell any content creator, you know, also this is a powerful marketing strategy to market certain types of live streams. When you're putting that information out there and you spend about a solid month marketing that topic, you put it on your community wall, you market it that way. When you do other live stream lectures, you mention mark your calendar. So this is a very powerful marketing tool to raise engagement, to increase your views, increase your watch hours, and also developing your niche. You know, anyone who's been following my channel for any significant time, they know I'm known for doing these relational lectures. That ties into one of my niches and my style. Everybody's style is your style. Your niche is your niche. You got to hone in and master your craft, master your style. You can have 10 content creators present literally the same topic, but each one of those content creators, they're going to have their own voice, their own style, their pitch, their niche, and deliverance is going to be different, for real. And my style, my deliverance, my niche is unique to me, given to me by God, that cannot be replicated, people. You may present the same topic, but you are not me. My presentation, my style, my pitch, everything unique about me was given to me by God. God give everybody knowledge, skills, and ability and talents unique to the person that cannot be replicated. And so this, and write that down as a pointer if you're a content creator, you know, to do your own relational lectures. Spend a whole month marketing that topic. Put it on your community wall. You know, when you do other live stream lectures or video uploads, do reminders. You know, I'm always, for the past almost month now, on a lot of my video lectures, because I do uploads daily. I'm doing something as a content creator on a daily basis to develop and to cultivate and nurture my channel and to continue to keep my channel into the stratosphere that it's in. And I tell folks, you cannot be lazy as a content creator if you want to see growth in all areas of your channel, whether it's brand deals, your monthly YouTube chats, views, watch hours, membership, super chats, all of the above. If you're behind this lazy, you ain't gonna see growth. I don't care who you are. And this is a powerful marketing tool that I've been using for almost 3 years, specifically in terms of my relational lectures as a content creator. Anybody can do this. If you want to diversify your approach as a content creator to build your video catalog, You can do various different types of published content. Relational lectures, live streams, shorts, video uploads, podcasts, silent live stream, live footage. I did a lot of limited live footage when I did my travel abroad to Rome and Italy and Cairo, Egypt, and all of those. Went to some of those 7 wonders of the world. Check out some of those live footage when I went travel abroad. And that's another part of my niche. So this is limitlessly as a content creator on many ways how you can build your video catalog, people. But I'm telling you, this lecture that I'm gonna do on March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is one lecture you do not want to miss, because I talk to a lot of people in the real world. And I listen to a lot of people, how they be talking about how they want to do this, how they want to start a business or write a book or start a YouTube channel, or always something that they want to do. And rather it's start their own cosmetology shop or catering shop or their own business or write a book. And I'm listening to these people that I meet in the real world as they talk about their goals and dreams and aspirations and things about what they want to do. And I'm listening. I listen for a good 30 minutes. And at a certain point, I may add, no, ain't no may in it. At a certain point when I listen so long to the point, I'm going to ask that person the thought-provoking question. Do you have a strategic business plan in place with goals and measurable and projected due date with all of this stuff that you just told me that you want to do? And I've been listening for 30 minutes. And I have never had a person answer, yes, I have a strategic business plan in place with goals, identified goals on the far left of that business plan. And in the middle of that business plan for each identified goal, I have 4 measurable objectives, action steps that lead to the goal in the middle of that business plan. And on the far right of that business plan, for each identified goal, I have a projected due date on when the goal is going to be achieved. Ain't never got a response like that. And when they say no, I'm looking at them. I say, well, if you don't have that successful business plan in place, how in the HELL are you going to measure your progress? You're setting yourself up for failure. Real talk. If you don't have that successful business plan in place in relation to what you just told me you want to do, and I've listened for 30 minutes, dove deep listening. You just told me all this stuff. And I'm listening, but I don't hear you talking nothing about no doggone business plan. So I'm going to keep this thing real. You're setting yourself up for failure. Because how are you going to measure your progress? Goals should have a deadline. A goal should have a deadline. If a person say, I want to write a book or start a business, that goal should have a deadline. December of 2025, that's a deadline. January of 2026, that's a deadline. Because I'm going to tell you something, world, that deadline will hold you behind accountable for what you just said you're going to do. Accountability and responsibility. That deadline will hold you accountable. So when I ask that second thought-provoking question to the person I met in the real world, listening to them, and I say, because if you don't have a goal, then that goal should have a deadline, then how are you going to measure you? How are you going to know that the goal has been achieved? How are you going to be able to measure your progress? Real talk. And in all of the people that I've been doing professional business coaching for folks who want to hire me to develop a strategic business plan, people, I've been in this game for 21 years, people. Although I'm retired, I've always had my company, Patterson Associates Resource Center, simultaneously while I was in the workforce. And people hire me going to execute a contract over the course of 4 paid coaching sessions. And at the end of that 4 paid coaching sessions, they walk away in Word document a strategic business plan in place, people. Real talk. So I'm just listening to these people, and they ain't even answer. They answer no to all my questions. By the time I've listened to them for 30 minutes, I'm just looking. So if you do not, I don't care what the goal is. I don't care if it's a financial goal. I don't care if it's a return back to school goal, a start a business goal, a YouTube goal, a write a book goal. If you do not have goals written down on a document for each identified goal, I'm a dove deep. You got to have 4 measurable objectives, action steps in the middle of that business plan that link to the goal. And on the far right of that business plan for each goal and measurable objective, you got to have a projected due date. Real talk. That's basic business 101, people. And because if you don't have that in place, you look up, a year done gone by, you ain't done nothing. 2 years done gone by, you still ain't done nothing. 5 years done gone by, you ain't even accomplished the goal, but you're talking. And you're talking. And I tell people at a certain point, talk is cheap, because it's about what can you do? What can you accomplish? Can you meet that deadline? Real talk. And I sometimes run into people 5 years later, they still talking in talking phase. Real talk. So I'm telling you, if you want to know, because March 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a holiday, I'm going to be ready to get down to business, bottom line. And you need to tune in, because everybody be on this earth long enough. If you listen to this live stream, you got a goal. You got something that you want to achieve. And my thought-provoking question to you, and do you have a projected due date, a deadline, when the goal is going to be achieved? And if the answer's no to that, then you know what? You just out there. You just talking. I've been goal-focused, people, since the age of 5. I've been writing my goals down since the age of 5. This is all I know. And I'm telling you, it's something about when you are looking at that business plan, you're touching that business plan, you're revising that business plan as you accomplish each measurable objectives and action steps, you write down that due date. And as you continue to write those due dates down, you go to the next one. And when you see those accomplishments, it's a driving force to continue on with the next one until the goal has been 100% achieved, bottom line. And that is the purpose of March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do that powerful relational lecture on how to develop a successful business goal. At 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be ready to get down to business. Mark your calendar. Pass this information along. Tune in, because rather you show up or not, I'm going to be there getting down to business, and I'm going to do what I do. So again, I want to thank all of my supporters, everybody, for supporting my channel. Again, my channel will not be in the stratosphere that it's in right now without all of my supporters. And especially my international supporters. When I did my guided tour to Cairo, Egypt, I saw explosive growth in my channel with brand deals, memberships, and the list goes on and on. So that's all I have. Simple fidelity, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.